Hey, how's it going guys? Mr. Reach here. We are back with a new video. So I am doing a video that has been requested by a lot of my subscribers, especially my Patreons. A lot of you want to know how to save your base as a folder and keep it, or if you want to send it to your friends. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I will show you how to place the prefab as well into your world that you want to use it in. It's going to be just a basic way of showing you. But yeah, so let's get straight to it. First of all, what you want to do is you want to press F1, okay? And then you want to type in DM. Now you got to be admin of your server, your single player server, whatever it is. If you are hosting your own server through the single player, this will work just fine. Just press F1 and type in DM. This activates the GM mode, and then after that, escape that, and then now you got to go find your POI that you want to save, or your base, or whatever it is. For this case, this is my one that I'm going to save for you. And what you want to do, now a lot of people get confused with this stuff, and even at first I was confused, but after you get to know it a bit, it's not too difficult. You're going to press Z. Now if you don't have your admin enabled, you can't do that, it's not going to work. So if you're trying to do this on your server, you might have to ask the admin of the server to do it for you and send it to you. That is the only way, as far as I know, or let the admin make you admin as well to make it work. Okay, so once you press Z, this is basically the box. You got to get that base into the box, which is pretty easy. I'll show you how to do that. Now if you hold G, this will give you the ability to move the box around. You can move it this way and up and down, but you're going to make the box bigger. To do that, you're going to hold Shift and press G. This makes the box bigger to the left, the right. So what you want to do is you want to get that base inside this box. Okay, you can also fly while doing this. Press Q to fly around. So let's get this base in the box. You hold Shift, and then you're going to just drag this thing all the way. Now, to remove this, if you've made a mistake, you don't really want to do this POI anymore, just press backspace. That'll remove the highlighted area. You can also hold Z down and then move like this. That also works. You can also sort of raise it a bit, but I prefer to do it the other way. So once you've got the layout of the area, hold Shift, press G, go up, right to the top. Make sure you have everything, otherwise if you don't, it won't copy everything. As well as underneath, if you need to do underneath as well. So you can see there's a few blocks that I need to do here as well. Shift G, and make sure those blocks are in the highlighted blue area. Okay, so there you go, easy peasy, right? Next step that you'll have to do is you have to press K, click on dynamic prefabs. I'll have arrows on the screen so you can see exactly where I'm clicking. I know my mouse is not showing. No idea why that's the case. Okay, so now this is where you want to save your prefab. So what you want to do, you want to go over here, you're going to click, and you're going to come up with a name for your prefab. For this case, I'm just going to go YouTube. That's what I'm going to call it. You can call it whatever you want to call it. You'll have to find it with a long list. This is the list of all the prefabs in the game, or the ones you've downloaded, or whatever it is. And once that's done, you're going to say save new prefab. Bam, just like that. And then that automatically puts it into your prefabs folder in your game, just like that. So if you go back to dynamic prefabs, you want to go find, here you go, A, right at the top. If you put all the A's, it will put it right at the top. That's why I put all the A's. So there you go, there it is. Now in order to place this, I will show you that after I have shown you how to put this into a folder. So let's just jump onto that quickly. Okay, so once you've done that, quit the game, go to your desktop, and then what you want to do is you want to go to your folder here, and you want to go to this PC, local disk. See, this is all depends on where your game's actually installed, but mine is, installed local disk C. Most of the time it gets installed where I'm showing you right now. So I'm going to show you where it is. Go there, then go to Programs, Files, times 86. And then what you want to do is you want to go all the way down to Steam, and then go to Steam Apps, and then Common, 7 Days to Die. Now, I know most people probably already know how to get to your folder, but I'm just doing this for people who don't actually know. And then you're going to go to your data, and then you're going to go to your prefabs folder over here, just like that. And there you go. There is the prefab that we made in game. Now obviously mine is AAAAA, so it'll be right at the top in the prefabs list here. So whatever you name it, you'll have to go and find it. But when you do find it, it will have 4 folders here. You will need to take all 4 of these folders. Now there's 2 ways to do this. You could just go like this, right click on it, then go to send to and compressed zip folder. I don't like to do that, just worried something happens. So what I prefer to do is I just go and copy it, and then I go to my desktop, right click, paste, and then I just move it aside, then I scroll, and then I'll do this, and then I compress the zip folder like this. There you go. There it is. You have a zipped folder with your prefab inside. There you go. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to send to your friends or me. I am doing this video mainly because I have asked my subscribers to send me prefabs that they have built, so you know, I can test them out and do videos on them. Don't forget, guys, you can send me prefabs now. Now that you've seen how you can do it, I'll have my email pop up on screen now if you want to send me these prefabs and give it a go. I'll give you full credit, honestly. Just give me your name and stuff. But yeah, let's jump back in the game, and I'm going to show you how to actually place these prefabs, and a lot of people get confused with that as well, so let me go and do that quickly. I forgot to mention, when you send this to your friend, make sure you send this zip folder, the whole thing. Don't send what's inside it. You can send them individually, and make sure your friend downloads all of these and puts it into this folder. Once it's downloaded and your friend has got it, or whoever, what you want to do is you want to go back into your game files. You want to go to data, where is it, prefabs, and then well, I've already got it in my file, so it's going to replace over. So what you want to do is you want to open this zip folder, and then you want to just drag, sorry about this, you want to just drag all these contents into this folder like that. It's going to say replace, but if you don't have the POI, then it's just going to add it to the list. There you go. Done, just like that. So we're going to go into the game now. We're going to show you how to place it. Okay, so once you're back in the game, what you want to do is you want to go to editing tools over there, and then go to world editor. Now you need to go and pick the map that you want to place your prefab in, which in this case mine will be Navezgane, and you click on Navezgane, you say start. This will load up. There you go. Once it's loaded up, you need to find a good spot to put it in. And now usually me and RJ have this problem of placing POIs because we never have a nice flat spot. We should make a map that's just completely flat and just place a bunch of prefabs down. Okay, so I'm gonna go put it over here, and then we're gonna go and I think I have admin on already. I don't know. Let's just check a look quickly. Yeah, so you need admin on because you see, can't press Z when it's off. Put it back on. Press F1 to do that. Find a spot, you press Z again, just like that. And then you press K, dynamic prefabs, and then you go to where you just need to look for it wherever it is. And then you click on it and you say load into prefab, just like that. There you go. And then I think that's the size. Wow, this thing looks smaller than it was. oh, it's this way. Okay, I see. Okay. So it works the same. What you want to do is you want to press G. You can move the box around like that. Oh, just so you guys know, you see those little arrows, right? I didn't mention this in the beginning. Little arrows, in order to move those little arrows, you need to just put your mouse over them and then just click, hold the mouse on it. My mouse cursor is not showing. I'm not too sure why that's the case, but you just got to hold your mouse on those arrows to move it around, but you got to hold G at the same time. You see, like that. I am got my mouse on there, but it's just not showing. Just to let you guys know. Okay. In order to turn it around, I think you press it's X. Yeah. So let's line it up nicely. But the problem is when you press X, it actually spawns it in. So be careful when you do that. Just like that. You see that? Yeah. So press G, move it to where you want to move it, just like that. I had a few comments on my older video who said that the thing keeps rotating itself. I'll show you how to counteract that. Once you got in a good spot, then you just press K and apply BB position. It'll move it back where it's supposed to put it. And there you go. It is flying. You just need to just lower it. So press G and put your mouse over the arrow, lower it a bit. Then you just press K again and apply BB position until it's nice and flat, or just the way you want it. Just like that. There you go. Sometimes you'll have broken ground. I don't know if it'll happen this side. Looks like it's lining up just perfectly, so I can't actually show you. Maybe that'll show you. So press escape and say reload chunks. You see that to the right? Reload chunks. It should smoothen it out. Yeah, it's smoothing it out a bit. So that's one way to smooth out the area. I see the surface is also snow as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. There you go. So once that's done, you press K. You say save all prefab positions, and then I just do this to make sure. I say save world, and then you're going to press exit, and then you go back to editing tools, world editor, and go back into it just to make sure that it is placed correctly, because a lot of the times when you go back it'll be placed a different direction and everyone's like, oh, but you didn't place it in that direction. I'm going to show you how to actually fix that. What you need to do is you just need to just go and place it the way you like it again, the same way that you had it originally, and then just relog and it will be fine. So there you go. I think it was the other way around, wasn't it? Yeah, it was it? Just make sure. I'm actually not too sure now. I can't remember. I think this is actually correct. But yeah, there you go. But if it does not rotate the way you want it to, what you need to do is press Z again, okay? Just say load into prefab and then just delete that what you just loaded. And then you just click on this and then you just pressed X to rotate it like that. I think it was actually like that, yeah. And then you just save all prefab positions, save here, exit, go back in and make sure that it is the right direction. If not, just keep doing it until it works, until it stays that way. And there you go, back in game, and it is the way it should be. Perfect. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that was the right way to begin with. I didn't actually see the first time. Anyway, so that's how you do it, guys. Now, just a quick note, when you do this, when you want to save your prefab, and you have electrical stuff like this, for instance, you have these lights, that stuff doesn't come with. I had these lights actually wired up originally. They were connected to the lights, but when you save the prefab and send it over to someone else, the wiring does not come with. That makes for a bit of a problem on my side, because if you guys are sending me bases with a lot of wiring, I'll have to go wire it myself and just hope that I get it correct the same way you had it. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but it's okay. If you have a big base that's wired up a lot, send it to me. I'll try and wire it up and get it going and run a whole night on it. So yeah, one more thing before we quit. A lot of people also have this problem, is they say that when they place this prefab, the thing is not there anymore, or when they load their game. I highly recommend when you place this, just quit the game quickly. Don't continue game. Don't go, for instance, I don't think I got a map that has Navezgane. No, I don't. Okay. Don't go and continue a game that you already had on that map. I highly recommend just starting a new game and doing it like that. There is a way to do it without starting again all over again, but that's got to do with region files, and I don't really mess around with that stuff, so I just recommend doing it like that. You'd have to start a new game and to get it going, or you know, go and Google how to delete region files correctly. So yeah, guys, I hope that helped. I'm sorry that it might have been a bit confusing at times. I'm not very good at doing tutorials, that's why I don't do them. I just simply do this because I had a lot of requests, a lot of people asking. I'm assuming no one has done this before, because if I'm getting a lot of requests, you know, I'm assuming that there's no videos out there explaining this stuff. So I hope this helped. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, or you know, join our Discord, and then I can try my best to assist you with what I know. Right. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and if you liked the video, hit the like button. I'll check you in the next one. Bye bye.